Hey, I'm Scott Stein, and what is this I'm holding in my hand? Is this some sort of old-fashioned Atari Lynx or next-generation game handheld? No, it's an iPod Touch docked into the Moga Ace Power. This is an iOS game controller that's going to be available now. Costs $100, but it turns your iPhone or iPod Touch with a Lightning connector into a little handheld game system. Now, how does this magic work? Well, there's actually a whole set of instructions in iOS 7 that allow any game, if it wants to connect to a third-party controller like this one. This includes the ability to use all the controls that you would expect, maybe on a 3DS, on a PS Vita, or on any sort of next-gen or current-gen game console, and be able to boil them down into a little handheld that also has a battery pack for recharging. It fits the iPhone 5, the iPhone 5C, the iPhone 5S, and the 5th generation iPod Touch. Now, in order to attach an iPod or iPhone, you need to slot it out and potentially use one of two different connectors with this. Now, because this connects with Lightning, there are some pass-through options that you wouldn't get with Bluetooth. The headphone port is blocked up here, but you do get headphone pass-through at the bottom of the controller. And if you want to recharge this, it accepts micro USB, the charging option of choice for many people, to recharge this entire system and get that battery pack up to snuff. When not in use, the Ace Power compresses down into a little travel form, which looks like a little controller. It'd be kind of awesome if you could just hold it and play like this, but unfortunately, it's not meant to work like that. It only is meant to connect with your iPhone or iPod Touch in this mode. Sorry. Now, this type of controller capability has been available on Android for a while, so maybe Android users are saying, what's the big deal? NVIDIA Shield and all those things like it. But there hasn't been anything like that on iOS, and iOS, frankly, has the better game library. The Moga Ace Power really demonstrates that you can now connect a full game controller onto an iPod, onto an iPhone, maybe in the future to an iPad, and do all the things you thought games should do. $100 is expensive, but if you think of it as a stocking stuffer for someone who's game addicted in your family, it's not too high a price to pay compared to consoles. I'm Scott Stein, and that's a look at the Moga Ace Power, available now.